Good morning, y'all. I'm coming up to you from Pennsylvania. I'm looking at a job I got to do, parts, a whole bunch of stuff before we get out there in the field again. I have my own outfit, Hydraulic Flow, and I'm a technician for about 30 years, working in new construction or repairs and majors on ships. A little bit of everything. My expertise is on tubing now. I could bend some tubing. And that helps a lot in the field when you go out there and the tubing is smashed or rusted out and you have the ability to know how to do the piece, put it back on. Customer loves it. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about myself, but I wanted to talk about a little bit, make this video about what is it that hinders us to do our job as technicians when we go out in the field. I think one of the biggest things is parts availability. It's being able to find a place that you can go and get your pump fixed, get your cylinder sealed, make your hoses, do your tubing, get fittings, oil, supplies. I think that most of the day sometimes goes about just getting that. And it's a waste of money, a waste of time. And so I was thinking, I said, you know what, I want to make a video. Because I found a place. I found a place that you can go in. You can get your cylinder done, your pump fixed, your hoses made, your tubing made. You can buy any fitting you want. There's a guy in there named Kenny. He'll go out there and give you a tour. I think he's either the manager or the boss, the owner. But I never seen anything like it in 30 years of me doing this kind of work. I usually have to go from one shop to another. And then once I go, they tell me I have to wait 3 days because they have one fitting and the other fitting they don't have. Or they have 10 feet of hose, but they don't have the rest. And so you end up waiting, and your customer's waiting, and you're waiting. And when that happens, you're losing money. And I think for the younger guys that are coming up now, if you want to make it in this industry, you got to try to see how much money you can retain from a project, because there's a lot of competition out there, and the prices, sometimes you got to go down to get the job. So you got to look and see where you can cut, where you can get in, you can get out. I happened to find this place called American Hose and Hydraulics, Paterson, New Jersey. I'm here in the East, but I worked all my life in Texas, in Houston, on the Gulf of Mexico, in China, offshore in Yantai, China, working offshore. And so now I'm working here in PA, New Jersey, the New York area. And I'm happy that I found this outfit. I mean, I went in there with about 10 hoses. I figured it would take 3 days to get done. It was surprising when the guy told me, was I going to wait for it? I was like, wait for what? He would wait for your hoses. I'm like, you kidding me? Yeah, I'll wait. And while I was waiting, again, the guy named Kenny came out and gave me a tour of the place. I have to go back and finish taking the tour because it was so big. And they do so much. But it's a blessing for us, guys like me, that can go in there, one shop, stop, hey, it's done. This is what I need. Take the cylinders over to the cylinder shop, take the pump to the pump shop, make my hoses. I need 3 tubings. Can you weld this for me? Do you have oil? Do you have diapers for oil? I mean, it's just incredible. It's like going to Walmart. I mean, I can't explain it anymore. You would have to go there. American Hose and Hydraulics, Paterson, New Jersey. Stop by, look at it, talk to the guy. The experience is there. They meet you at the door. You feel the urgency. They feel the urgency that you have to get out there and go to work. Whether it's a little small brake line or a big suction line, it doesn't matter. They treat you the same way. So I just wanted to make this video because I know there's a lot of guys out there with the same problem I have. I got to buy hoses and tubing, and I got to do this and that. I don't have the time. I work alone. I do the job, and then at nighttime, I start sorting out the next job, and I need that little time to go over the jobs and make sure I'm doing things right. Listen, stop playing around with these mom and pop little things, places that you go to that buy their hoses from Amazon and eBay, and go to a place where you're going to be reliable, where they're going to help you, and when you're going to save money. that's what you want. Until next time.